Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Drakomar. It is time for another episode of Aveyond. Where are we? That's Whisperwood saves.
The priestesses are not in Aveyond. They're somewhere else in town. In a town somewhere. In other places.
Oh. That's even worse. What?
They'll look like priestesses probably.
Anyway. I'm gonna go farm. Although the best farming spot was probably those kobolds. Kill the swamp creation. Okay, we're getting better. At least we now know why the werebear is an issue. Because generally, in order for the werebear to not be an issue, our HP bar has to be above 700 minimum. The HP bars of Mist and the HP bars of Mist and Robin here have to be above. They have to be above 700 HP. That's what that tells me. It's not just damage. You have to calculate. So if it does 700 damage, that means you have to be able to tank that without getting one shot. And since the only two people that'll be able to do it are Robin and her, that means that they have to have... Okay, at least one of them has to have above 700 HP. Because I'm like, okay, the werebear can't be as bad as they say, can it? Almost. It's almost as bad as they said. It's pretty bad. What you doing, Linnaeus? So yeah, gonna be killing all these guys in the swamp. Because it seems that the what does it seem? It seems that the enemies that we're like the new enemies are so ferocious that you need to have a lot more max health in order to do it. I think that's what they're trying to tell me. But our max health isn't high enough. Although there is some pineapple juice that apparently increases your max health as well. It's still not the most optimal method. Besides levels. Besides, pineapple juice is expensive. We were going to want at least 2 or 3.
Have we been to Delamere?
I don't think so, but at the same time,
What I'm reading here
I
is
don't think we can get there.
you probably need the Delamere equipment to take on the bear, and it's one of the last things they did in the game.
Well, it's not just the Delamere equipment. You generally want a bit above 700 HP.
And they suggest 500 damage.
No, 500 damage is a reasonable assumption, but you need at least over 700 health. Because if it does 700 damage, you're going to need to have like 800 and something health or more stacked in order to beat it.
He's in here, I guess at night reading? I don't know.
Because it does 700 damage a hit.
He's a bear, so it means he's sometimes human, right?
Yes, but he does 700
I don't think
damage
reading in here.
a blow.
Okay, so we can't do the bear per se. We
Not
might want to go back right now
not until we literally have. I'm trying to farm for
to the town
more health.
where the tournament is and see if we can find a violin.
Yeah. There is something beneficial there though. There is the kobold farming. I don't know. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of game overs I'm having because I'm having a fair number of them. Trying to cut down on that. On the you died syndrome. Because that's getting to be a bit much, you know? Like we had the you died with the expert tournament, and then we had the you died with the other thing. With the werebear. But it's hard to know when you're going to die in this game because I don't have like a straight up like...
The good news about the bear, they say, is that he doesn't have a lot of health.
He doesn't need it. But it's odd because most bear champions, even in like Raid Shadow Legends, have a stupid amount of health.
I don't know what they mean by that, but that's what they say.
It means that if you can survive the initial burst, you can probably kill him, is what it means. If you have like the HP to not get one shot. The problem is we're getting one shot by the bear. That's the problem. Trying to get to that point where we can not get one shot. Go. Okay, let's look at quests.
Who's Banana Boy?
I don't know, but
Well, it must know who he is because it's saying we're doing it for Banana.
Spider. Okay, yeah. Here's Windshire, prisoner, tour card player.
You're a card player. We know where the card players are. Who's Elizabeth Brightsword? You can give that to her at the Crusade grounds. Wait a minute. What are we supposed to do in Helena? There was a whole list.
We can the potion is probably going to be easier to do than the
Both of them can be done now. We have all the pieces, right?
well, there's that, but then
There's
there's
two ways to go to the tournament. You can either enter the tournament or walk around the tournament. So why don't we try that? Like walking around the tournament.
right now I'm trying to get above a certain threshold of health in case I
Yeah,
get
guess
stuck.
so. Because we have a huge problem.
Yes.
Did this? Oh, I must have given you this cup with the chip.
All right. Cuz yeah, she has only 500 health. That's a problem.
It is. It's him and her that are on that trip. So.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's things like pineapple juice or something you can buy.
Yes, but again, all that's expensive, and the gear I'm thinking is going to become much more expensive very soon.
You may need to have grape juice or what strength?
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying we don't want that. I'm just saying I'm trying to get to that threshold first.
Yeah.
Because like the reason I say that threshold is it's 700 damage a hit, which means you may have to sustain more than one blow. So there is that too. It is that sacrifice life to gain darkness. Alright, we got 4,000. So we're going to have to go fight the kobolds as well.
What are we? There's who here wants that potion? Like all those ginger things we put together? There's two things we could turn in, not that. Crusade grounds. And I don't know, it just still didn't see where the potion's supposed to go. That had all those things we had to collect. You had to collect a lot of things. Okay, come here. Where's this? Oh, this is the training grounds.
Their equipment is relatively bad, unfortunately.
Can you go into any of those tents? Oh. That's nice.
Can you hear me? How are you feeling? Betrayed by my own father. How? How could he do this? Looks like you're feeling better. Nice meeting you. Farewell. I'm leaving very well. Fine. Let's hear it. What do you want me to do? Excuse me? You want me to repay you for saving me? I was just doing my duty. I request nothing in return. No need for the guilt tactics. Just tell me what you want in return. But if you feel like you owe me something, of course I don't. Boyle, aren't you growing a conscience? No, I just know she's going to try to get something from me. So she may as well ask now. Help me bring my father to justice. That will be more than enough. I can do that. Take this. Bright sword key. That is the key to the guard tower just over there. Dad was conspiring with the demons. There must be some sort of clue in his room. Bring the evidence to me so we can track him down. Alright, before we do that, I'm gonna go farm again.
Well, I mean, let's try that. Let's go do that right now.
Okay,
It's over there by the
fine.
tower. We're here.
Ah, well, time to die.
Oh, oh.
We'll get that and then go die.
Oh, we're okay. I think we get that.
You say that, but remember the friggin' bear?
The bear was a problem.
Yeah, the bear
The
isn't...
bear is the cause of a lot of questions online.
Well, the bear is also a cause of me rethinking when and where I need to grind.
Where's this tower she speaks of?
I know, I'm just saying. The reason I say all this is because I fear what lays ahead in this game now. Like I didn't fear it before as much as I fear it now.
What's in that house there? Have you been in that house?
Because the amount of game overs I've gotten recently.
She says no.
The amount of game overs I've had recently has made me rethink my
Strategy.
yeah, the way I think.
Where's this tower?
But again, everything doesn't get truly dangerous until this like specific point, unfortunately.
Where's the tower?
We're at that point. We're at the danger point. And Father Clock, that's got to be demonic. Stop jumping to conclusions. Demons, monsters, and barbarians, oh my.
You're supposed to get that key. Wait a minute, that's a cheek. Is that a cheeky?
That is the key. It is, but it takes very specific unlocks to do it. Found on key in your father's possession. It certainly looks demonic. But it also looks like the keys were used around here. He could be using an abandoned house to summon the demons. If we find this house, maybe we can use it to summon my father. But we have no idea where the house is. Yes, that's true. There's a lot of slime on this key. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Think we might be. Great, I'll meet you there.
Oh, okay.
I'm frozen.
Are we thinking what she's thinking?
So what? What was she thinking? House would be a very slimy place. Maybe she's in Silverfang Swamp.
Yeah.
Or not Silverfang. The Silver Swamp.
There has to be somewhere where there's a key, though.
It was a locked house.
Ah, okay, that's probably it.
But yes.
But there was a house here he couldn't get into.
Yes,
Remember?
but it's-
But why would it be slimy? This one?
Silver Spring, yeah. Do, do, do,
Is this where slime is,
do,
generally?
do, 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 do. Maybe. At least I get to farm enemies. Because again, the biggest problem I'm having right now of advancing too fast is to discover things that I literally can't fight. More things I can't fight, not just the bear. The bear is like a harbinger of more things that you can't fight that you're trying to find to fight.
Maybe I take pictures of you, Kitty, and show Chris you.
What?
I should take some pictures of the cat, maybe. And us doing a marshmallow roast. Gotta bring Chris back here because he really should be doing his schoolwork.
Well, like I said, the regulations are going to be a bit too much for him.
Maybe they'll open, who knows? I don't know, they seem to be going towards opening when they've said, okay, you can't travel between provinces.
Yeah, then that's going to deter him from wanting to go back. Obviously.
I believe that Ontario doesn't do enough pushback. They all kind of just fall in line, and that's the problem.
There we go.
See, I was thinking we can do quests while we are turning to level up.
Level 42. Well, we're getting closer. Where... It's not enough HP.
No. It'll be probably the last thing you do in this game, the bear. Some people are saying it's one of the last things you do. Or definitely late game.
We're kind of approaching late game anyway. Especially with the Master Tournament looming. It's not an expert tournament. Oh, no. A Master Tournament. Master is a lot more serious than expert.
Mm-hmm. My idea was you could go around there and look, see if you can get any chests without disturbing the bear.
That's nearly impossible. The bear literally just lunges at you. Once the bear senses you, you're kind of screwed.
There she is.
Hi. I was beginning to wonder if you guys were going to show up. Sorry, Miss Priceword. It's just Elizabeth now. I've found the place. Are you guys ready? We're ready. Follow me then. Just as expected, this is a demon summoning location. Let's hope we're able to summon him. I must warn you, I'm still very weak. Boyle, I won't be able to protect you in this battle. Why are you only telling me that? Probably because last time all you did was stand there like a lost puppy. I was being mind controlled by Baal. I'm going to try the summon now. What is the meaning of this? We've got you now, you traitor. The stable boy again, hey. My daughter? Alive? How is this possible? I won't die until you've brought you to justice. You look like you're almost dead already. No matter, Ball has made me one of his captains. That means I no longer need silly poisons to get the job done. I'll just finish you off right now. To accept such evil power so readily. What happened to you, Father? I grew tired of struggling, that's all. But don't worry, the struggle is almost over. Alright, it's a boss. Protect. This is going to be difficult. We may have just died. Attack 38. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought this guy was going to want to start one-shotting people instantly. Bash. Zip burst. Demonic scroll. $500. Hell yeah. Contempt 3. 2-card flip. The dread 2-card flip. Magic missiles. Contempt 3. Oh, a 2-card flip on Gendal. Dang. That's sick. Pounce. Covey Bomb. Darkness 3. Not bad. Okay, this fight's going okay. Dark Triumph. Bash. Steel Ice Scroll. Oh, we got him! Okay, we made progress. This bright sword, are you okay? I'm fine. I'd say we're even now. You're right. I'd say you almost gained some respect for me, having seen me in action. Oh, I'm sorry. I was only semi-conscious. You mean you didn't see me fight? I apologize. Hey, maybe one day when I've recovered, we can have a sparring match. Fine. For now, I think I'm going to take a holiday. Where to? Someplace peaceful where I can recover, away from the stress. But before I go, I think there's something I can teach you. Until we meet again. I hope she recovers soon. Because when she does, she's going to be in for a world of hurt.
What happened?
Because Boyle is ridiculously nasty in many ways. Let's get out of the swamp.
What's in the corner there? Anyway, now let's turn in the potion. Those list of things, Alex.
I've got to go for a hotel trip, and in the next episode, we will be continuing the list. The list is very long.
Yeah, but we got all that list of things done. We just have to turn it into somebody. Let's take a look at the list. I think
Yeah,
we have
but
it all done.
I gotta.
Let me look at it.
All right, fine.
Who does it go to? The left, almost near the bottom. Down, it's all green. Click jam, that one. Speak to each the people, we did.
We did that.
How come it doesn't say resolved?
I don't know.
Why why do we speak to each of the people? To who wanted us to speak to the people?
I don't know.
Wait, that down one? I forgot who told us to talk to each people.
All
Someone
right.
said, here's a list of all the people I want you to talk to. Oh, well,
Anyway,
we can't turn it in because we don't know who told us to do that.
well, I'm just happy that I managed to do as much as I could with that.
Yeah, we got something done. We got a boss down.
Well, I was worried, very worried that the boss was going to kill me like the bear. Thankfully, it did not. At this point, every boss